What is up? We are back in black as a motherfucker. Man. Oh, did Jesus come back? I know y'all niggas is like, oh yes, Joe Biden. He won, so now things gonna go back to normal. I know one thing that ain't gonna go back to normal is niggas stopping that cooning and samboing. Man, what is going on? What's up this dick? Man, look, I'm just gonna say shout out to all you bitches out there selling that pussy hole. I already know what you're doing, bitch. Selling that pussy hole on Amazon.com. Some bitches on OfferUp. Some bitches is on Wayfair. That's just what I need. Some bitches on PayPal. Some bitches on eBay. I can auction off that pussy hole for you. Let me get yeah. So, shout out to all you women that's out there hustling that pussy hole, charging pennies to the dollar on that shit. Oh man! Shout out to all you sambo ass niggas. Like I'm gonna get into today. This nigga, I think this nigga's name is DeJour Mercer, a sambo ass nigga who shot another nigga. God damn! If I'm not mistaken. So shout out to all you sambo ass niggas that just want to be a sambo for no reason. They feel like that's the only way to survive is to sambo and coon and buck dance. I'm gonna have to get the mammy music for you. There's a bunch of niggas that's out there right now. So shout out to all you niggas that's thinking that they gonna get something for samboing. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all my motherfuckers that's on the CMOS shit. See, that's what I'm on right now. Man, shout out to motherfuckers that's reading. Not just taking niggas' word for it, believing what's on TV. So shout out to y'all niggas too, man. There's a lot of niggas that's out here that's not reading at all. That don't want to read. Niggas won't even. Niggas won't even read shit that say poisonous. If you take this, you will die. Niggas be like, fuck it. I ain't got time to read, nigga. I'm just gonna take the shit. Oh man, shout out to all you motherfucking shoe shining motherfuckers that's so happy to be a part of the police department that make sure they boots is nice and shine and black. So shout out to those sucker ass niggas too that's thinking that they gonna make a difference. The only difference that you gonna make is you just gonna be another dumb sambo ass nigga doing the bidding for the dominant white society as they using you to kill your own people. Fuck out of here, nigga. Hey. Shout out to all my niggas that's at the Court Plantation right now, aka the job, samboing, kissing ass, looking at the boss right now, talking about, hey boss, what you need me to do? Oh, you want me to go tell on some niggas? Boss, I seen them stealing. Boss, I seen them take $1 off the floor, boss, and they didn't even report it, boss. So I'm just letting you know these niggas is stealing. So shout out to all you Steven from Django, tell them about the gun line, Hayward Shepherd, Uncle Tom, just sambo ass niggas. Just god damn. There's a bunch of you niggas. I can't stand a dry snitching ass nigga at the job. Just walk around, just telling on niggas. I mean, those niggas are the no pussy gettingest niggas I've ever met in my life. No life, just jacking off in the bathroom type nigga. Just go to the bathroom and jack off and be mad, tell on everybody else. Oh, and shout out to all you dominant white society motherfuckers who are doing black tar heroin in the bathroom. I worked with niggas, trust me, they there. Nigga like, man, Warren be bullshit. Niggas don't be doing drugs like that in the bathroom. Okay, all right. That's what y'all want to believe. So shout out to those niggas too, because there's plenty of them motherfuckers that's out there doing black tar heroin in the motherfucking bathroom. Shout out to all the motherfuckers that don't think that the economy is gonna tank. the Fed chairman says that it's getting ready to change. So I'm gonna play some shit like that so y'all can get it. And shout out to all you motherfuckers that will cheer on a sambo who has done more destruction to our people than help. So shout out to you dumb motherfuckers too. Oh, shout out to all the finessing ass niggas begging, borrowing, plead, lying and shit. I mean, there's so many niggas out here that are just, they'll borrow your drawers if they could. Hey man, can I borrow your drawers too? Man, nigga, what? God damn. So shout out to them niggas as well, man. We gonna get into a lot of shit to discuss. But the main thing I want to discuss before anything else is, all we have is just us. That's what justice is. So if you are willing to prostitute who the fuck you are, so you get some nigga treatments, as I like to call them, Hansel and Gretel crumbs. You know, Hansel and Gretel, the crumbs that they leave. The Jesse Lee Petersons of the world. The Larry Elders. The Charles Barkleys. The Shaquille O'Neals. Sorry. I love Shaq too, but goddamn Shaq, you want us to be, nigga wanted us to be mad at Kobe. R.I.P. to Kobe for what he did, but goddamn nigga, you doing some Sambo shit to your goddamn self. I got love for you nigga, but goddamn nigga. Taking up for the police and all that other shit, I can't rock with that shit nigga. So shout out to all you niggas that's out there, that's on TV. I'm not asking you to quit your job, but I am asking you to stop speaking on black people's struggle. And just shut the fuck up and do what your boss or your master told you to do. And again, shout out to all you white folk that's doing black tar heroin in the bathroom. And then come out the bathroom and try to tell a nigga what to do. So shout out to y'all. Cut this shit down, man. Man, how to be a Sambo vaccination? Oh my God, we need a Sambo vaccination, man. We need that shit ASAP, man. Man, you already know what it is. I'm your boy and the place to be, broke as fuck and need some money like a motherfucker. So before you try to finesse me, nigga, I'm begging for some money. So nigga, where it's at? I need it. Hey, let me hold $100. Ah, damn. Shit, why Cox Cable out here robbing niggas blind, talking about you going over your data plan like they a phone company. Man, what kind of shit is that? And then when they shit go out, motherfucker be like, oh, well, there's an outage. Well, there's an app where you can check the outage. I don't give a fuck about no app where you can check out the outage. Nigga, you should never be out. You the internet. Just like YouTube was out the other day. Oh, we're experiencing the internet. My dumb ass went on the internet. Is YouTube down? Then they had a whole forum about it. YouTube is down. I'm restarting my phone. That's how fucked up technology is. They have you restart your shit and turn your shit off and upgrade. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Matter of fact, I need to call motherfucking Sprint together with T-Mobile with they good damn charging $90 and man, fuck a goddamn phone, man. I'm gonna get a flip phone. Man, god damn. But before we get on anything, we about to get on Indiana police officer who fatally shot Dre'Jon Reed during a foot pursuit. Oh, not guilty. Like a motherfucker. What y'all thought was gonna happen? Hey, but where's Kamala Harris and Joe Biden? They got y'all niggas. They got y'all suck ass niggas. They got y'all votes. So they not finna discuss nothing that has to do with no black folk and no police. All they gonna do is talk about police reform. But I just want to know, since y'all was so happy that Joe Biden is the president or whatever the fuck it is, it seemed like it ain't even gonna be the president. Because these Republicans is still talking like he ain't gonna be the president. I wonder if they know something we don't know. I can tell you what is about to be fucked up is the economy. And we gonna get on that shit too. That's a fact. Man, I just think that it's quite funny that they'll tell a motherfucker to go vote, but ain't none of this shit changing. None of these officers change. These officers ain't finna change how they do business. Why would they change how they do business? They don't give a fuck. They ain't got shit to do with them. For real. Let me see. Let's look up. What's this nigga's name? Nah. Nigga. Let's see what we can find. Let's see. It tells everything. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, I'm about to play some audio, and we gonna see. It's sad to see a motherfucking black police officer. If that's him, that's the picture that I can find of. If that's him, first of all, if you black and you proud to be a police officer, and this day and time, something not right, man. Unless you really trying to change shit. And I doubt that you trying to do that. So we about to get into it.
We begin this.
But we definitely ain't about to play no clown ass commercials.
We have more exclusive details.
Here, let's see what they talking about. This is like 4 months ago, but I like to see what the end result gonna be. Cause they always get every nigga all hyped up and nigga get the nigga marching, whining, repeating. Now, shout out to Philly too. Philly, man, like I said before, this shit ain't funny, but some nigga in Philly drove over a police officer in their truck. Them niggas was like, fuck these niggas. That was some gangster shit. Now, nigga, that's hard. Nigga, like, fuck these niggas. Hey, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. But these niggas ain't gonna stop killing y'all niggas. And me either. They are not finna stop killing black folk, period. I don't care how much you marching, whining. You went to go vote, clown. But yet again, and it was a black police officer that shot this nigga too, if I'm not mistaken. What kind of hoe ass shit is that? I would have just let him go, but they got you so convinced that you got to do your job. I'm telling you, it's just like the nigga that work at the job that go tell on niggas for stealing. Man, I'm not telling on nobody. Nigga, go ahead, do what you do until it affects me. Now, if you working me to death, but you stealing, then nah, nigga, we gonna have a conversation. Or nigga, you got to go. Exit stage left. But as long as the shit ain't affecting me, I don't give a fuck. So let's see what the fuck these niggas is talking about.
On the shooting death of Drejon Reed.
Reed's shooting back on May 6th set off days of protests here in our city.
This morning, Call 6 Investigates has new information in a complicated case that has strained the relationship between the public and police. The police chase involving Drejon Reed led to a foot chase on May the 6th. As Officer DeJure Mercer ran after him, Drejon's Facebook live stream did not stop. The police use of a taser to stop the 21-year-old did not work. Metro Police say that Reed shot a weapon twice. Call 6 has learned that Officer Mercer fired his gun more than 10 times.
Thank you. So you shot your gun 10 times. Nigga, what? Oh, man. I didn't want to talk about it then because there's so much shit going on at that time. So I just was like, all right, I want to see what's going to happen. Because I almost felt like, just like with Daniel Prude, first of all, y'all need to understand when y'all call the police, somebody's gonna get shot. Like if y'all can't handle y'all family members, then you need to call in reinforcements. But stop calling the police because they're not gonna help you. They're gonna come out and kill somebody or shoot somebody. That's what happened to Daniel Prude. He was having an episode. I think he was high or some shit, mental health episode. And they didn't shoot him and kill him, but they hog-tied him and killed him because he ended up dying. And then you got other officers that was like, oh man, looks like this is gonna be a closed casket. They be laughing, just like they showed the footage of Breonna Taylor when they went in her house and they were trying to make it seem like they were so concerned. Breonna Taylor, are you here? Breonna Taylor, them niggas knew that they had killed her, but they don't care. But these are the motherfuckers that, first of all, the Democrats love the police and they support every police union and they raise money for the police. Let me tell you, the police will never run out of money. The police are there to separate the have from the have-nots. Basically, black folk against racism, white supremacy. Because more poor black folk than anybody else. I don't care about any other racial group. So y'all already know what it is, man. So when y'all see this shit, watch and see how it take place. Because a lot of times they put the shit out there, but they're not going to show you at the end, oh, well, did he get charged? They might put a small little article out, but they're not going to really talk about what really happened.
Metro Police report a gun was found by Reed's
Of course a gun was found.
body. 2 casings from that weapon were recovered. Call 6 Investigates has learned that the gun in question matches the description of the weapon seen in Drejon's front waistband during the Facebook live stream. Drejon's legal team claims this surveillance video RTV6 showed last week is evidence that Drejon was not holding a gun in his hands as he ran. Instead, Reed's lawyers say he was holding a T-shirt and 2 cell phones. Based on that, they contend that Drejon did not fire at Officer Mercer. The casings from the weapon found near Reed's body were inputted into a national law enforcement.
Oh, God. That's what I'm saying, man. And then we get on there. I know y'all seen how his mom got on there and was sad and all this other stuff. But, man, my thing is this. Y'all niggas need to understand what the fuck is going on, man. Stop going for the okey doke. Know what it is. Know what's going on. This is all theater. You know, even, oh, well, they did a digital enhancement of the bullet. And, you know, man, stop. Y'all need to stop. Like, that's why I don't even like watching this shit when it first happened, because a lot of the times you be like, man, there go the sucker shit. Oh, well, he fired a gun and it was 2 bullets. Did y'all see what happened to Walter Scott? That white racist race soldier shot him in the back 6 times and then planted evidence on him and was on video doing it. So if he'll do that, then imagine what all these other cops or race soldiers would do. That's why I don't understand how black folk be so proud at this point to be a police officer. Why wouldn't you want to distance yourself? Because let me tell you something, when black folk do some fucked up shit, like when Nick Cannon started talking shit about them white Jewish people, no white person stood next to him. No white person said, hey, he's right. That's his history and that's his thing. No, everybody shunned him, turned on him, basically publicly castrated him, and made it where he had to come on there and apologize and do fucking interviews with Jewish rabbis who talked a whole bunch of shit about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And we had to sit there and watch the shit. That's why I'm like, bro, man, this the only place I know where motherfucker cheer motherfucking police officers. Hey, they can say they there to protect and serve. Police officers, law enforcement, basically was slave catchers. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what they were. They weren't there to protect and serve. That's just some new moniker bullshit mantra that they put out there to get motherfuckers, oh, we there to protect and serve. Man, please. Then why they there to protect and serve when they pull you over? Here come 10 more motherfucking squad cars. Just for what? Especially when you black. When it's a white person, it don't be 10 squad cars. But when it's a nigga, oh shit, it's on.
Database system known as NIBIN. It stands for National Integrated Ballistics Information Network. It's run by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, better known as the ATF. Information from the casings that are processed are shared with local and state law enforcement to help connect the sources of gun-related violence and crimes. Call 6 Investigates has learned that Metro Police was alerted and that the casings from the weapon in Reed's possession match casings found somewhere else where damage from bullets were found and reported.
And this was like in the summertime. I just don't want to, that's why now listening to that whole report, right? This is the question that I have for black folk. You can go get any job. Why would you choose to stand alongside of people that are killing your people? Like, that's what I don't, that's one. Two, damn, if you're going to do that, you might as well go be a dope dealer. Why don't you just go sell crack? Like, I don't understand how black people, so you feel like being a police officer is somehow better than being a dope dealer? This the same shit. How, Warren? Because being in law enforcement is basically linking up with J. Edgar Hoover. And if y'all have any type of scruples and y'all did any type of reading or studying, you'll know J. Edgar Hoover didn't like niggas and basically was an anti-black racist and wrote files who he created COINTELPRO, seek and destroy the next black messiah. He orchestrated the assassination of Fred Hampton with the Chicago Police Department. But y'all niggas want to be police. This is what I don't get. I don't understand why at this point would you want to do that after all these. It's almost like if we was to go back to the slave days and you the person that's, you know, hanging up the nigga that's being hung. Like you raising them up on the tree and sitting around there with everybody else just watching. You're not fighting it. You just watching with the rest of the white people. That's basically what you're doing. And they always talking about this blue code of silence. Man, that's a blue code of bullshit. And these niggas be doing this shit and they be like proud about it. No diss. I'm just saying, like, you choosing to be a cop, that's your choice. You don't have to go be no cop. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and telling you you need to go be a police officer. You can go deliver newspapers. You can work at the motherfucking Best Buy. There's 1,000 jobs 100,000 jobs in the United States of America Incorporated, but a nigga want to go be a law enforcement officer. I don't understand that. And do what? You're not protecting and serving nobody. Because if that's the case, then why is it the black police officers don't tell on the bad police officers? Because I figure, well, sometimes black police officers, they get to showing out in front of their master too. That's real. So you got to watch them motherfuckers too. You almost be rather to get pulled over by a white person than a nigga. Because then he get to tripping and acting the fool too. And it's like, damn, nigga. And to me, I feel like a lot of these niggas, they not trying to protect and serve. These niggas is trying to shoot to kill, especially these white boys.
And this morning, we don't know where or when those other casings that were found that are connected to the weapon recovered by Reed's body, when they were found and who was behind the gun at the time. As for the officer firing more than 10 times, that could be part of his training. That will be up to the investigation to determine whether the shooting, though, was...
That could be a part of his training. Nigga, what? Oh, man. And this was in the summertime. I didn't want to play this shit, man. I seen this shit. I said, I'm going to wait. And I said, yeah, we going to talk about this. But this is the shit that's going on, man. It wasn't a part of it. It might have been a part of his training or not.
Justified or not. And this morning, Lauren, still so many unanswered questions. We'll keep working on this story.
Raphael Meredith here. I'm curious, what are you hearing from police, the lawyers for Reed's family?
A bunch of bullshit.
The lawyer for Officer Mercer and the special prosecutor.
Well, Meredith, all parties were given to 11 a.m. yesterday. I made them all aware of this story that was going to air this morning, and they all were able to respond if they could. Metro Police and the lawyer for Officer Mercer did not respond to our request, but the special prosecutor did provide us this information. She says, the ethical rules do not permit me to comment on the details of a pending investigation.
Yeah, because y'all about to find, and then look, now this was, I'm playing this on purpose. Now look, this was in June. If y'all don't remember, this was like in June, like the end, like towards the tail end of June, not the end, but almost towards the end, tail end of June, like the 20th or some shit. And now it is November, not guilty. So basically, what the dominant white society, they smart. They just gonna let it go away, let it like Officer Daniel Pantaleo. You know what I'm saying? The Italian. The motherfucker that don't like niggas and didn't like Eric Gardner, and we know it because he was a nigga and you used that chokehold, and then the whole time they let you stay working for New York Police Department while you collecting money the whole time. And then eventually, when they pressured that white lawyer, de Blasio, because he got a black woman, then they finally fired this nigga after he collected 5 years worth of fucking money. So look at what they did. Oh, 6 months later, 5 months later, oh, yeah, not guilty.
Now, the legal team for the estate of Drejon Reed says, in part, we fully expected that during our campaign for truth to be told that we would be hit with alternative facts. Alternative facts make this report highly suspicious, given that they directly contradict testimony from multiple eyewitnesses. They say they've not been given any access to the evidence, and they go on to say that the fix was in from day one.
Exactly, and if y'all know the fix is in from day one, then what the fuck are we doing? Because y'all trying to get a settlement. And I understand that. By nature, we're going to leverage our lives for money. That's a fact. We're going to get something. But that, if y'all notice, all these police forces and law enforcement, they just pay you out. Where are they getting this money from? This is what I don't understand. This is why I'm like, why ain't nobody pressing it? Okay, where the Democratic Party at? Why y'all funding all these police officers and they killing black folks? They killing black folks unarmed. Oh, did he have a gun? He didn't have a gun. Oh, he shot at us. Then we have the ballistics. You have ATF. Look, let me tell y'all something. All these people, in my honest opinion, they are directly in an alignment with J. Edgar Hoover's mentality was, what his belief system was. And anybody that signs up to work there, then y'all should already know what they own. Whether directly or indirectly, it's like working at the corporate plantation. It's fucked up. We got to do it. But the difference is you don't have to be no cop. You have to go to work, but you don't have to be no fucking cop, nigga. And that's real. So I don't want to hear that shit. But motherfuckers be thinking it's sweet. Probably laughing, man. And you chasing That brother was 21 years old. High-speed vehicle chase. That's why we gotta know what the fuck is going on, man. You gotta treat every day like it's, damn, you might not be promised. Fucked up. Especially when black in America, man, I'm telling you. Just some of the shit I be reading. Like right now, I'm reading The Great Men of Color by J.A. Rogers. Very, very good book. But some of the shit I've seen is this dude named Crowther. You know, and this dude, man, he was basically kind of like a Sambo a little bit. Very intelligent and diplomatic, but they kind of used him to teach Christianity to black folk because black folk wasn't fucking with no Europeans. And I noticed throughout this book, they were getting a lot of niggas to turn on other niggas and do their bidding because a lot of Europeans were trying to get their hands on certain parts of Africa, West Africa, South Africa, Northern Africa, so they can turn everybody and Christianize the motherfucker so they can put their own little whoop wop on it. I'm like, damn, man. Just some of the shit that I've read, I'm like, God damn. And then it's just crazy how they would use black folk to do that shit. That's why I'm like, wow, man. But I'm telling y'all right now, man, who wants to be a Sambo? Because if you do, we got a vaccination for your ass, a Sambo vaccine. Man, for real, you need that. Because it's time to wake up. You're like, why is it time to wake up? Let me tell you why it's time to wake up, man. Because while y'all niggas doing that, man, they about to taint the economy. I told y'all this shit. And y'all about to see, they about to shut Vegas down. Vegas is getting ready to get shut down the fuck again. Because of that COVID shit climbing. And why the stock rose and all this other shit. Yeah, watch y'all niggas. And all these dumbass niggas going, yeah, go buy a house, clown. Go buy a house. And then when that motherfucker dropped to the floor, after you done bought that shit, then you gonna be mad talking about I'm trying to refinance that shit. Then you gonna be mad and walk the fuck away. So go ahead. Now I'm gonna play a little bit of what the chairman of the Fed has said, because we need to learn about this shit, man. That's the problem. Niggas don't be wanting to learn about this shit. Niggas just be wanting to bullshit.
Crises.
So let's see what the chairman of the Fed say. I'm gonna play just a little bit of this and let's see what he say. The Federal Reserve, owned by the wealthiest Jewish bankers in the United States of America Incorporated. Sorry, if it's not, then prove me wrong.
It is accelerating a lot of pre-existing technological change. So technological change raises productivity generally, and over long periods of time, those gains tend to be broadly shared. But in the short term, that may or may not be the case. And I along with many others, believe in terms of adding to productivity. Not sure I would say that for social media. But for other kinds of technology, I would say it. And in this particular situation, I would worry that the change.
See, he's babbling. And see, this is exactly why niggas, I understand why niggas don't be wanting to fuck with this shit. Because it's like, well, nigga, you're just running. You are basically taking me on an alligator roll. Clown, get to the fucking point.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy. And it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And
so basically the fix is in. We're not going back to the old economy. Things will not be the same. So if you think things are going to be the same and everything's going to be all grandiose, no, it's not. You know, and if you think, oh man, things going to be good, you're aggrandizing the situation and making it seem like it's going to be something that it's not going to be. And if this is a white man talking about this shit, you already know what the fuck is about to happen to black folk. So you better get ready, because let me tell you, as the Merovingian told Neo, Morpheus in Trinity, tell the keymaker, tell the oracle her time is almost up. But the oracle was a part of the system as well. And so was the Merovingian, who's one of the eldest of us all type shit. So they were all part of the system of control. That's why when you go to, well, what do you mean? Well, I'm gonna go to them because, you know, they marching with me. Just because a person that's a part of the dominant society may have some, I would say, similar beliefs as you, or come to some type of an agreement where we can share similar belief system, that doesn't mean that their focus is on replacing the system of racism and white supremacy and establishing the system of justice. Y'all need to understand, this system benefits white people. As a whole, it benefits them. So when you understand that, you understand what's going on. So when the economy tanks, which it's going to do, if motherfuckers are not putting themselves in position to come up, then we're going to always be at the bottom. Now, we can't just expect the Democrats and Republicans to do everything, because they're not going to do shit for us anyway, because we don't even know how to leverage our vote. So I think it's time for us to start getting educated and listen to what the fuck these people got to say.
Worried that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers who, as Andrew just mentioned, it's relatively low-paid public-facing workers in the service sector who are bearing the brunt. This is largely minorities and women.
There you go, that broad and ambiguous term, minorities. So they group us all together. Not black folk, but minorities. And no diss to everybody else, but we built this country. And it's so funny how they want to save everybody but the niggas that's owed a debt in the first place.
Skewed toward minorities and women and relatively low paid. So those people are going to struggle to get back to work in their old jobs, or in many cases in new jobs. So, I mean, I think you'll see more telework. You'll see probably the acceleration of automation. All of it.
So basically a lot of jobs. So basically in a nutshell, look, what the chairman of the Federal Reserve is saying, in a nutshell, a lot of these jobs are about to get replaced. Because let me tell you something, they doing layoffs like a motherfucker everywhere, all day, every day. When you look at, oh, damn, they got laid off. Don't think that don't affect you indirectly. Because what doesn't affect you directly, indirectly, it's going to fuck with you. Don't just be tuning it off and slide it to the side. And all you motherfuckers out there on unemployment thinking you bounce rocking and rolling skating, that shit is coming to an end in December. Then what the fuck you gonna do? So I'm very interested. You better understand what the fuck is going on and see down the line. That's why we don't have time for Sambos. We don't have time for motherfuckers. But you know why? If you didn't get anything from being a Sambo, niggas wouldn't do it. But they know they're gonna get a pat on their head or some Hansel and Gretel crumbs from some dominant white society person. Because I would say insecure white people, they like Sambos, coons, mammies. Tell them about the gunline bosses, Hayward Shepherds. They like that because it makes their life easier and it makes them comfortable around you. They don't like non-smiling motherfuckers that don't play that bullshit game with them. You're more of a threat. And they don't want you around. And you need to understand that. Wake the fuck up. Because it's about to come. I'm telling you. In a real way. And y'all niggas thinking, oh man, watch. You'll see. And then watch what happens when things change and it is alternated and the economy doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And then now motherfuckers gotta be like, man, what we gonna do? Watch these people that just bought they houses and then paid an astronomically large amount of money for a house that you just overpriced for no reason. Because this is what they do. When you're paying $600,000 and $700,000 for a home and it ain't even gated, that's a problem in Las Vegas, Nevada. But niggas is doing it. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. I got shit to do. I'm busy as fuck, tired. But hey, man, I appreciate it. I want everybody to think about what the fuck is going on. And go read that article on DeJour Mercer and the brother that that basically said, oh, he had a gun, he was shooting back, but it looked like all he had was a t-shirt and he was running away from the police. At this point, if a nigga gonna shoot at the police, he's just gonna turn around and shoot. He's not gonna be running away. They always talk, it's so funny how we're running away, but they always got this footage that we've been shooting at them. And then you like, well, where's the footage at? That's, we can't allow you to see the footage. Cause niggas don't be shooting at the police. It be the police shooting at niggas cause they shooting to kill. And they're getting paid to do it because that's their job. And the only way they'll stop is if you put a lien on their bond and do the right things that need to take place. That's a fact. I know we don't want to do it, and it's a lot. But I'll tell you that, even if you start doing that, I'm going to tell you right now, they will change the goalpost. They will do it. So you just got to think 10 times smarter than them. And 10 times harder than them. Because that's what the fuck it is, man. Because this dude, DeJour Mercer, hey, man, I don't know if anybody educated him. I don't know. Maybe not. Because I wouldn't be proud of that. Now you killing motherfuckers. How you proud of that? And no, I'm not playing no video of the footage of family crying, all that. I'm tired of watching that, man. Very disheartening. Remember this though, when you get to the court plantation, don't be cooning and sambo and buck dancing and trying to, what the fuck are you doing that for, man? Stop being like Diamond and Silk. And then when they discarded your ass, then you mad. And then you start talking shit like Omarosa. That bitch was the biggest mammy in town. And then they say, all right, nigga, bitch, you're fired. What do you mean? Well, nigga, you're fired, nigga, bitch. You're fired. You're a nigger, and you don't belong here. Then all of a sudden the bitch want to act like she on black people's side. Man, get the fuck out of here. Don't try to act like you was the spook that sat at the door, or the mammy that sat at the kitchen table to make the pie. Stop. You're not. Fuck out of here, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. You already know what it is. If you don't subscribe, fuck it, don't subscribe. I don't give a fuck, nigga. It ain't like I'm on here like, hey, man, just donate to woo, 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 man. Fuck all that. Shout out to everybody that's out there. Shout out to blackandnoble.com. myotrawherbs.com. Y'all need to go fuck with myotrawherbs.com. You need to go fuck with Mix of Health. Go fuck with blackandnoble.com. Shout out to Shawnee Good Looking on helping me find them. I appreciate it, man. Get on your CMOS. I got some shit brewing. I ain't gonna talk about it just yet, but in the future it will be brewing. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody. I'm out. And if a nigga is out there taking up for everybody else, tell you to go vote, taking up for the police department, guilty nigga, there's Sambo. I'm out. Peace.